Hey man. Jesus, that's cool though. So the volume was too high.
Hello, hello, hello.
I did lower my settings, so yeah, it's fine. It was high anyway, so
You are okay. So, are you gonna get disqualified from Mapperino for making 2 maps? Duh. Not gonna lie, I don't think Jay cares. Like at all, but
Well, maybe he does. I don't know.
yeah, maybe this is the one time he puts his foot down and just bans all of the members,
Yeah,
all of his shit posters.
maybe he will ban both of us.
GG, by the way. So, it's Captain Crunch. Pretty unhealthy.
Do you ever eat checks?
Checks.
Yeah.
Yes, I eat. My cereal of choice is Honey Nut Cheerios and Honey Bunches of Oats. Those are the 2 best ones. Chex is one of those cereals where Americans will put sugar on top of their checks for no reason,
I was
and I'm like, why?
I was wondering, is checks like spicy?
Chex?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
Chex is like bland wheat cereal.
Okay.
And so people will put sugar on their checks, and I'm like, this is kind of because it's like that insidious added sugar. So like Americans are used to like super high sugar content, but then like every food in America has like some added sugar. So like you're adding sugar on top of added sugar.
Okay.
No, it's not the best.
that's basically America.
Yeah. That's why we're on average 225 pounds. Disgusting.
Okay, are you...
You could as well just live in Hungary and be the same, so yeah.
Oh, game is up, by the way, if you want to obstacles.
Oh shit, I should have downloaded it. But,
Oh, we can maybe play one quick one with
No,
Portasio and then...
Well, I'm already
Oh, okay.
I'm already 10%.
Already 10%. Whoa, dude.
Oh, ooh-wee.
That's quite an oofta.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, man.
Hey, man.
I don't really have an introduction.
No need.
You don't have to.
No one does.
Yeah.
You're a shit post here, man. Like,
Everyone was quiet. It felt like, yeah, that's right.
just make sure you have the latest executable from the Mega. Usually we download it like the day before.
The Proto one.
I
Whenever
should
I
have it
loaded it.
because-
Yeah, and it's the Brood War one. We're not playing vanilla melee. Unless Nekron wants to spend
Oh,
another
no.
year balancing that.
I'm aware of that.
I've
but I
actually...
don't think there was an update recently.
Yeah, yesterday.
Was there? Oh. Well then, never mind. Download. I guess I just...
I'm actually glad that you're getting a lot more users, Nekron, in the mod.
I
Like, it seems like we got like
I
5
think
million.
so for the last 7 or 8 days we already have like 150 more users, I think.
Yeah, you know why, right?
Yeah, because of Grant, thanks to Grant, right? It's like a completely new audience, so it's a lot of people. What
But
it's
I'm just happy
it's a
that
lot.
it does exist.
if you need to
We
check, if you need to check the version, there's also like a checksum thingy in file properties. The version should be 222603.
Hold on. No, that's the wrong folder. I mess up my folders. Credits. Might be in here.
And then you just launch the exe, log on to Battle.net. You have to log on manually because that's how it works.
22603.
Yeah.
Alright.
222603.
Details. Product version. Is that product? No, file version.
It's file version or
22.
product version. Yeah.
22.23.03.00.
It should be 22.2603.
Alright then, so I need to update.
Yeah.
Guess I'll re-download. Download the zip, thank you.
God, I hate this login.
True.
Oh fuck, I forgot to update Yandex this time around. I'll do it in case it's like more convenient for Danny or someone else. Although I have no idea for how much longer is Yandex even going to work for, you know, non-Russians. It's changed the domain to .com instead of .ru, so maybe it's supposed to like be a international venture now.
Aye. Just watching random shit while the game is loading. Oh, a Protoss is Zerg. I guess the tides are turning. Well, meet my shit Zerg then. I guess we'll meet in the middle.
So I'm gonna become ancient in a week. Gonna turn, yeah, I'm gonna be the grand ancient age of 30. Oh
Really?
God.
Nice.
Yeah. Survives 30 years. That's life. Yeah, I know. It feels like I'm still in my 20s though. Like, I have no idea what the yeah, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Oh Lord. Oh, you're on the 27th?
Really?
Oh,
Nice.
Zoomer.
Have a good one.
Yeah. You don't have to be scheduling these games on your birthday. You should be hitting up the club, the nightclub. Mr. Neo,
Yes.
you got it downloaded or you need
It's
like
21%. Like, you can start without me if you want. I'll just get
Yeah,
this
yeah.
fixed.
yeah, it'll probably take you 20 minutes. It depends on where the server is. Like
I mean, I'm currently at I'm at 20%,
Yeah, I
so
can
it's
go.
going pretty well.
Okay, let's just do one quick game then. We'll see how it goes. I'm probably too loud. Okay.
Not on my end.
Well, on the stream, no, not sure how. Oh fuck! I actually need to mine. What the fuck?
Jesus, my drones.
I saw that.
It's distressing to hear my voice recorded and then played back on YouTube with this horrible compression.
I'm sorry. I don't really know.
No, in other words, it just doesn't sound good.
I think most people don't really like to hear the sound of the voice until you get like used to it. To be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been in doing some training at work, and they like record all of the meetings that I'm in to make sure I can rewatch them. You know, I have to hear myself asking questions. You know, and I just like
God.
skip over that part. And also voice lines, I can never tell if a voice line is good or bad. You know, if I ever did a voice line for Nekron or something, I'm like, well, it sounds
All of them are beautiful.
shit to me.
You don't need to worry.
Well, normally it's pretty good to assume that if it's understandable, it's good enough.
Oh my, it's a probe. Get away.
Yeah, I don't know when you came to the server, you know, but probes were originally the best suit in the game.
No, that's not true.
By far.
Okay, that's a lie.
Literally
Lies.
the best.
That's a bold-faced lie.
They had to get nerfed.
Well, I don't really know how good probes are because I can't get into the Protoss base on Mission 8. Damn photon cannons.
Oh, you don't have to. You can just beat the Zerg, you know.
Yeah, I could do that.
The
and then
process-
accept the fact that the Protoss defeated me.
Well,
I'm not
did
doing
they
that.
turn into your ally after you? Good Zerg.
Oh. Oh, so I probably shouldn't try to blow them up.
Yeah, probably.
That might be a good idea.
I mean, actually, I thought I started with them as my ally, and I heard that for some reason their mineral fields regenerate. Apparently it's shields or whatever. And I thought, that's convenient, I'm just gonna put a command center right next to them and mooch off their minerals. They didn't like that.
Yeah. Oh god, not again. Oh
What did
Jesus!
you?
I think he just lost.
How is it so strong? I'm actually going to have to nerf this. Dude,
No.
this is like so much better than pylons. Yeah, I think this has to go, Rota.
I mean, I would like a rematch without this cheese. If you're in.
But I'm actually just give me a second. Not
Can't you we can create colonies?
Yeah, I need to take away armor probably. Or decrease HP. No, I don't want to touch HP because it the all of colonies having the same HP gets rid of the stupid interaction where if you turn one into another they like lose HP artificial what's the fucking word? Artificially? I think I would say. But yeah, they have one armor or something that I probably want to get rid of those. That's not the first time, by the way, Cools. That's like the third fucking time Rotasha did this to me. He just hates me.
Well, I just watched a man get brutally destroyed by a singular sunken colony.
Yeah, true.
Well, to be fair, sunks are terrifying.
I mean,
Yeah, especially.
I wouldn't want to be. I wouldn't want to go up against a sunk, so that is definitely a good argument.
Okay, the game's up. Yeah, I guess it's like better than a cannon rush because you can actually fit the sunken between minerals, and with pylons you have to like fit two buildings.
You're not gonna play again, Necron?
I want to observe this one. Okay,
Okay.
is someone else coming? Or
Hey, you guys want to join OBS, or you guys are good to go?
I actually was watching from the stream because it was easier for me. I'm gonna check if I actually can join. Oh yeah, it's right there. I don't have the password.
it's UED/ABC.
Ah, that's what that was.
Yeah.
And I'm apparently too stupid to type.
It's just UED/ABC. Okay. Oh, it's Commissar. How did he get in here?
He just slipped right in.
Yeah.
Jesus.
You fucking never see me again.
7 symbols, but I did.
No, the password has no slash. UED is the game name, and the ABC is the password.
Well, you have something valuable, and it is that I don't understand stuff.
What?
Never mind. Just because I have no idea how I misunderstood that.
What are you in? What's happening?
No, it's
I mean, the amount of people we had to tell to double click the exe has been astounding. So don't worry.
no.
about
That's not the problem. I just have to fix something.
Okay.
Okay, it's gonna take a while. Like, guys can already start the
Okay.
match or whatever.
Are you
It's like,
guys
don't,
ready?
don't wait on me.
Rotation?
Don't wait on me.
Okay, I think we can go.
Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Alright.
With Nekron and the Necromancer watching.
Yeah. No, okay, there are small lags. You guys might need to increase latency whenever Commissar is around.
Tactical DDoS.
Yeah,
Like always.
the ancient technique.
Oh, I see. Someone used my broken sunken rush strategy.
Yeah. Rotasha
Present.
used it like
Okay.
twice already.
Okay, but is it just me, or in the remaster, do the Zerg hatcheries look like some sort of flesh volcanoes?
That's
Yeah.
like a pre-order skin.
That's not just you.
No. It looks cool.
There's like skins for hatcheries, nexuses, and command centers, I think, only for pre-ordering the game, and then they never released any other skins, so that's fun.
You don't need them.
We have skins for Hydras, Ultras, Marines,
Let my bro go.
Battle Cruiser,
Do we?
Nerfed props,
The
not
building skins.
not a unit. We all remember Omega Chat prop, which can eat half of hatchery solo.
Yeah.
Mega
All
chat.
will be
Bro.
its name.
I don't know what I should be doing.
Are we witnessing another sunken rush?
I don't want to do it again.
Because you know you would win immediately.
Since we're talking about it, what's the best way to defend against a sunken rush?
I don't know. It hasn't been a
No
problem
idea.
until
This
like,
is actually it's a new.
yeah, this is a
You
new
had
development.
access to cannons, right?
Ah,
I started making
Oh.
them, or like, I think I could have placed one better if I noticed the Sanka on the crypt colony area. But I didn't
Yeah.
notice it, and then the second cannon was too delayed.
I guess if you have cannons, then it's a done deal. Oh wow.
You need only some dragoons or zealots, and you
Well,
counter
dragoons
this
would be too
rush.
late. You need I think 2 zealots probably, or
2-3 zealots, and you are
Yeah, but
defended
it-
from sunken rush.
so the weird thing is that I think the sunken rush really fucks with fast expansion openings. And the issue I might have with that is it's really difficult for so you can just cancel the crypt colony when it's near finishing if someone already like pulled eight probes, right? And you don't really lose anything, but you like delayed someone's expansion and cost him mining time. So that's why I would feel like it's probably stronger
say-
than cannon rushing, because cannon rushing requires 2 buildings, more space, shit like that. It's harder to get it into a place where it's
Okay,
protected
but I
from
have the-
attacks.
But I have an idea. Make the AI in the campaign do it to me.
It does in well, not with Sankans, but I try to do bunker rushes in like 2 or 3 maps. It's just
Ne-
but
Necron,
yeah, I
when
can
we
place
receive a
buildings.
Pioneer Crypt Colony,
In Brood War, never. In melee, also never.
I'm thinking it will be very cool for
Oh, you did
Blue
get a crit
Zerg.
colony, what the fuck?
What was
You wanna nerf creep colonies and I still have them at 75 minerals?
Crypt colonies cost 125.
Mine don't. Mine have these changes and cost
Oh yeah.
75
Oh
still.
yeah, that's right.
And they get upgrades.
Yeah, they're definitely like super fucking busted. I remember from Inconcept that crypt colonies have, even with just upgrades, were pretty obnoxious.
They are awesome.
I think in the last or second to last Inconcept map, it was like possible to build crypt colonies towards every single enemy base and just, you know, end them with sanctions.
brings a
Yes,
whole
well,
new meaning to the term aggressive expansion.
Yeah.
Well, that's what happened with Omega. Omega used to be this really cool map where you could actually plan out your timings and all that.
It's still.
But then,
I think you're way too salty about oh my god.
I am, but you
It's
changing that and breaking the map for me.
It's not like as bad as you make it out to be, I don't think.
What happened to Omega?
Yeah.
It used to be way easier, basically.
I used to be able to put a creep colony wherever the allies were gonna come in and land.
Enemies, you mean?
Yeah, enemies. Yeah.
Basically, it was
So-
so slow that you could like prepare colonies at every position the enemy landed on, so you just instantly kill them.
Ah,
And then I started doing stuff to combat that.
hmm.
Oh. Oh no. That's big.
Oh,
That's what she said.
yeah, that's not good. That's what ends up killing me. I haven't figured out how to deal with these.
With Hydras?
Basically, you just create a lot of cannons.
Oh,
I don't have a force.
I want this game to end so soon, so
Thank you. You're kind. You're too kind.
Protasha wants to humiliate you with 64 brutling attacks.
Yeah, he does. I'm sure of it.
Yikes.
Can I just say that Hydras in the UED mode are actually like really scary?
I just love how that Dragoon was running heroically straight into the enemy base.
What's
Oh
really,
yeah, no, totally.
what's really
That
scary?
was some.
oh, what the?
What's happening?
Ow.
Oh, probably Hornets.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't see how you can deal with that many Hydras aside from a small scale nuke.
I mean, storms, rivers.
Yeah,
I
I always fell off with mid game Protoss. It's one of the things I want to really learn how to do.
But I always wonder how the
Oh,
fuck
for shit's sake.
is it so scary to play against Rotasha, because when I look at him, he has like 200 or like 1000 minerals in the bank, and when I play
Oh, wait,
against him, I never have resources. I wonder if
Yeah,
I
me
have-
too.
I just like fuck up my macro so hard that he has a huge bank anyway. Or I don't know what's
Yeah,
happening.
was the Hornet a new unit or something?
Yeah, it's a new unit.
Damn, it's like having a little carrier drone you can control.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Pretty cool.
It
Special
actually,
units are made to counter enemy ultralisks.
Oh, well, I don't know if counter is the right word.
They ignore Sama.
Yeah, but it's, you know, you could say that scouts counter ultralisks because ultralisks can't really attack them, right? So
according to the Prima strategy guide, which is
Of
the
course.
official one,
Yes, the official guide that says that pirates are good against buildings.
yeah.
I don't feel like I'm floating any resources right now, but I feel like Rota's army could probably obliterate mine. It's kind of sad, you know?
Dude, creep colonies are actually fucking overpowered as hell. They built like 1.5 times as fast as photon cannons, and that's not counting pylons. So they build like twice as fast as a photon cannon's pylon. And since sunken colonies are like really quick,
Survive a Scourge attack?
Yeah, that's why.
Because it
some
explodes.
SARS-
yeah, because Scourge are now explosive.
Clearly, the reasonable response is to buff photon cannons.
No, I'm just going to nerf creep colonies. Increase the build time.
Hmm.
I had to make the like explosive Scourge change thingy because they sucked really badly against Couriers and battle cruisers now. So it's kind of because I made that change, I had to make this one. Though I also like to think that this hopefully makes like Zerg vs Zerg a little bit more interesting, because Scourge aren't as obscenely powerful. So maybe
What
actually
would happen?
can go to tier 3.
What would happen if both Zerg players only make Scourge?
I don't know. They would never win.
Then it
probably.
will be a civil
very
war
funny.
between Japanese Air Force.
Jesus. Commissary.
When are we getting?
Machine of war.
I've always wondered what is the point of giving the Scourge a mouth, even though all it does is suicide bomb?
Maybe it clamp
I guess
itself
the
to
idea
the
is-
victim before exploding.
The idea could be that they like eat a hole in the armor and they then explode inside. I don't know. If you wanted like something like that.
I
Can
guess
you
that could
give
be true.
Scourge small splash, which upgrades with
No,
level?
no. That's
Oh wow.
because if I give Scourge Splash, you have to understand that that instantly like invalidates Mutalisk stacking and Brave stacking and Scout stacking, right? Because if like two Scourge explode on a stack, you instantly lose everything. That would be way too broken.
A real Mexican standoff happening here in the middle of the map.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and the Protoss shoots first.
Don't they always?
I feel like that's the job of the Zerg.
Sense weakness.
Oh, Protest I don't have 5.
Well, it's not that late.
Well, I mean, that was an investment.
Bring these guys back.
The Hydras are so scary.
The Hydras are powerful.
I'm noticing
Protest
now on
must
the...
upgrade attack speed for them.
I noticed that they now have 80 HP. I thought they had 100 HP before.
Only in vanilla.
100 in vanilla.
Vanilla has like a separate janky balance that's just for funsies. This is like supposed to be more serious.
For like
Second instrument of doom.
Well, it makes TVZ very much more interesting.
Yeah, it changes race dynamics a lot. Jesus.
Oh wow.
That's
Wording.
a lot.
This still looks like an AI attack somehow, Close. I don't know how you managed to do that.
That's why my
It's a-
pro strategies
It's a quite peculiar skill.
to make every attack wave look like an AI.
Yeah.
He trained it in battles with me, and now he released it. Cool
Ow.
AI project. Supreme.
Rota just going, I wish I just killed him 15 minutes ago.
I like this battle trope.
True, but welcome to my Zerg.
Okay, so I need to figure out how to deal with those Hydra pushes, though.
I feel like in many of those games that go like this, the difference ends up being that one player gets like higher tech and the other doesn't. So he stayed on Hydras a really long time, but also actually got Reavers. And you
It's
didn't
just that
really
it's
have
it's
anything for
it's
Reavers.
hard to get. Yeah, it's hard to get Reavers out though. Like when you get 12 Hydras out, and I don't have anything, you know, except a few goons and hornets or whatever. Like, what do I do? You know, I can't really get Reavers out that quickly. I don't know how they do it.
Yeah,
The
Protoss
pros,
timings,
I'm saying.
Protoss timings are like really fucking weird. I don't understand them either.
I think that's why I struggle as Protoss, because you guys manage to kill me nearly every single time. You know, I try to get those timings.
Yeah.
I don't know why this Dragoon was removed from StarCraft 2 in the multiplayer, because it's still a great unit.
You should have just called it the Revenant Stalkers. Nekron.
I have to admit that I don't really like Stalkers because they feel very unsatisfying to me. Like
Yeah, same.
visually, they are just kind of shooting weak PP lasers, and I don't like it.
Weak PP lasers.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, is someone joining to us, or are we going? Or maybe if more people want to join, we can do like a 2v2 or something.
Yeah.
Just like old battles. FIFA on some weird map. From Blizzard.
Yeah.
With Vespin only expansions.
Of course.
Well, I mean, you managed to pick the map I hate that I will never ever play on ever again. So.
You mean Andante?
Why do you hate this map? Where did it touch you?
It's this map. This map, I swear to God, I thought I had an expansion and I couldn't find it, and then everything has high and low ground. It's just a disaster.
No, it's better.
It touched
I
you
like it
everywhere.
still.
It doesn't. I don't like this.
I still remember.
Isn't this the one
previous
with the
FIFA.
weird island one too? Yeah, the
Yeah,
weird
that's
island
the
one
one.
with a broken. Did he fix the
Yeah, he fixed the gas. Hit it,
Oh, you
fix the
better
gas,
have.
Yeah. What do you mean?
In
I played the
previous
gas.
FIFA with the island map, I'm using only ground units with overlords.
Okay, so is
And I
someone
transfer
coming,
through
or-
lands with night scanners. It was a great battle with Dennis battle cruisers.
Are you ready, Necromant?
Well, yeah.
Okay, let's go. Oh, we're going to be random.
Please, I want to be UED.
No.
Did you guys ever play 1v1 before? I mean, in this matchup, I don't think so.
The great Eastern European matchup of the century.
So it begins. I'm
Indeed.
Central European, Nichols. Don't shame me like this. Do the
You
best.
have to correct.
Oh,
Well, that was an easy win. Thank you, Necroman.
I'm waiting, Nekron.
You got dropped.
You were dropped, yeah.
You DDoSed
You're so
yourself.
broken.
You're supposed to DDoS the other player.
The rare self did us. It's up again.
I cannot exit. I must wait 40 seconds
He's stuck.
for Nekron to drop him.
I always wondered why, oh why, are the Terran and Protoss races represented by their T1 units, you know, Marines and Zealots, but the Zerg are represented by a mid-tier unit, Hydras.
Because Zerglings suck.
Fact.
I don't know. Probably
Hydras are
because
also
Hydras
tier
look
one.
better, honestly.
Hydras are also tier 1.
Well, technically, yeah.
1.5.
Yeah, I would say 1.5. Are you playing against Miklos?
I don't know. Is Necromant? Are you coming?
He's already in.
Oh, he's in. Oh, then okay. You can go. If you wanna go.
Well,
Yeah, we'd like to see.
Play UED though, Mr. Necromant. Show him that UED can be played in multiplayer. Show the crowd.
Speaking of all things modded
I
in
will play
UED, I
Fernando
wonder what
Polo.
happened with the UED First Light campaign.
oh, it's
If
the first
The
mission is
prologue
out.
is there.
Oh, really?
The prologue is
Yeah.
out. It's pretty good.
Nice. I'll have to play it sometime.
Okay, let's
if
go.
I again receive Terran factions, I will delete StarCraft.
Although
You
that's
just
something
pick
that-
the color, my guy.
Yeah.
You don't have to
Doesn't
like.
have-
You don't have to
doesn't have-
rely on.
Oh,
I
fuck.
think it's.
Dude, I can't.
Something that surprised me a lot with the camp or with that one mission is that they actually included achievements. Oh, nice.
All
Yeah,
I can
StarCraft 2 is good in that. You can have maps with achievements and things like that. You know, it actually works.
Yeah, the arcade is one of the best things in the game.
Yeah.
Say it's just a pain in the butt to do anything in that editor, though. You change one map and the whole thing crashes. It's a disaster to work in.
I actually think it gets that rep, but I recently realized that Blizzard is just fucking terrible with compatibility. There are systems where you like never run into any problems with the editor, and then there are systems that constantly crash the thing and don't work at all. I had this experience with the Blizzard launcher as well. On my old machine with Windows 7, it would like constantly crash and launch for 10 hours, and now on Windows 11 it's like really smooth.
I just randomly have some sort of phantom issue where I have to use command prompt and pop in some programming magic to make SC2 work.
Okay.
That's how we do everything. You just command prompt force kill it.
By the way, I'm not saying this to make myself look smart. I just ripped that line of code somewhere off of Reddit and it seems to work.
Because that's how we use it.
That's the secret of programming.
Yeah.
Finally, I can be a programmer.
Just rip lines off the internet. It's
I
knowing
mean-
what to Google, right?
Unironically, my programmer dad says that's how 90% of programming gets done.
No, it is.
It
I-
literally
I'm
is.
Yeah, I'm a dev. It's how it gets.
Well,
Well,
at least he is right.
It's really frustrating at times when even the internet cannot answer your questions.
And that's why, and I think that's the biggest thing to getting modding and stuff going is if the platform you're modding in has documentation, it's easy to work with. But like trying to
Yeah.
do StarCraft AI, if you're not talking to Nekron or UED Commander or someone like that, you're not gonna get any
Nope.
documentation at all of these Samaze AI scripts, right? Right, Mr. Nekron?
Yeah.
Legionnaires are still the scariest unit in the game, man. That 18 damage for a tier 1 unit that's ranged.
Legionnaire?
And
What are
with
those?
and with 1 armor.
Yeah, with 1 armor.
Prepare to
Legionnaires.
death, you aliens come.
Okay.
Okay, wait. What's a Legionnaire? Is it part of the mod or is it a different thing?
No, it's this UEDAIP's UED tier 1. So
I see.
it's their marine replacement. And 18 damage marine.
An
That fires
18
really-
damage marine.
Yeah,
Okay,
that fires real slow.
I guess the UED AIP mod is just the scenario where the UED actually brings the big guns.
It is.
Yes.
It is.
Yes.
Instead of Blizzard's lame explanation that they just brought their stuff locally after traveling
I
all the way
mean,
from
the thing is, right? I don't think it would have been in their best interest to make a 4th faction that was also just Terrans.
Yeah, but still,
I
They
don't
lost
think it
many
was a matter of
skills.
interest. I think they just didn't
Choose
have
a-
dev time.
Yeah, I don't think they had that found.
If
At least-
anything,
at least UED invented the medic.
Now I
Finally.
know, like you'll see some damage numbers for the UED, and you'll think how how the hell is this balanced? But then like you see how long their cooldowns are, and you see how weird their units are to like use. Then you go, okay, yeah, this makes more sense. They're not
if
like
any-
a move faction or whatever.
Necron doesn't have real tooltips.
honestly, if there's any 4th faction I want, it would actually be a hybrid faction that focuses around them.
Yeah,
That would be cool.
because they're just never really elaborated upon anywhere. You just have them in the campaign and the co-op missions, and that's it.
They just exist.
But they're just there. Why? To spice up the game.
I mean, they are so there that they in fact the hybrid dominator doesn't regen energy. That's how there it is.
Hey man, I have very powerful abilities, but I cannot regen energy.
Hey, one got in.
1 MP after, they became useless.
Or feedback, whichever you prefer.
Maybe the hybrid thought, if I can't regenerate energy, feedback has no effect on if I use all my energy immediately.
That's the same line of thinking that gets a man to cut off his own leg for a race because technically less weight makes you faster.
Also, another way of thinking along the same lines is setting on a brand and cutting it off with you being on the wrong side because you want to get down faster.
Yeah, exactly.
So since all of you guys, or Grant started with vanilla, right? You guys
Yeah.
haven't seen the UED faction yet, and I wondered when you were saying that it was talking about spoilers, Necron, if that actually mattered. Like,
Yeah, I don't. I think it's kind of a Or I think like the small hints towards the UD is like a some cool build up thingy. So that's why I like to avoid full on spoilers into clips and shit.
Okay, but if the UED siege tanks don't shoot nukes and reload every 3 minutes, I'll be very disappointed.
Oh, the UED siege tanks. Oh boy, they are a.
Let me guess, they're
They-
basically just Duke.
They don't need to siege.
I see.
Yeah, they don't need to
But they
siege.
didn't get use of their damage, so they are useless against ultras.
Did you know that Duke, when he is in siege mode, does 200 damage?
No,
Yeah.
I saw that and I was amazed that that's even legal.
I must say, it is interesting that general can increase damage of single siege tank by 2.5 times.
Remember, this we're working on the same rule set as Warhammer 40k here, where if you have a name, your survivability goes up by like 70%.
Oh, that's in this mod. You need to check out my mod where your survivability goes up like 1000%.
I see.
It's actually true. But
Where you have an Ultralisk with 4000 HP.
The real sad part is Phoenix had a name, and his survivability should have been like 8 million%, but he still dies to fucking spawn broodling.
When I first played this mod, the first map I played was Zerg 5, one where you kill Phoenix.
I must say this thing. Nekron, I summoned Adults one,
What?
and no,
A what?
Adult in Omega. And he
Ah.
got brutally hit by a single Vasilis Queen.
That's pretty funny.
So I got my queen to kill Phoenix, and then I have this recorded for Necron. I literally research spawn broodling, and I go to broodling Phoenix, and it goes, "You cannot target that. That's robotic." And I'm like, "Necron, you bastard."
I would. Okay. Well, one thing I would suggest is make it still possible to kill him, but if you kill him with spawn broodling, the game just spawns 5 million wraiths and either crashes your computer or kills everything you have.
So meme
it's
is
just cruel. On the topic of Phoenix dying, Blizzard has a fondness of killing their good characters and then leaving the really bad ones to stay alive.
Blizzard has a fondness for killing Phoenix.
Essential.
Wow, okay.
Over and over again.
Well, I mean, he isn't called Phoenix for nothing.
True, actually.
I want to see how this goes. Oh boy, Necron's just running away.
Nekron's playing the long con. You don't even know how much he's playing the long con.
I can see it by like a 50-second delay. Yeah, it's actually even longer.
Destroyed.
I have good news. I nerfed spawn broodling to 100 damage. And also organic only, so no more siege tanks and dragoons.
Poor guys, why? Why?
Because it was fucking stupid.
Actually, I wonder, why did spawn broodlings work against siege tanks and Goliaths?
Because it goes through the armor and kills the pilot. Why the tank fucking explodes afterwards, who knows?
Eh, either way.
oh
Maybe
god,
it
what?
has a soft
Jesus.
So yeah, between the fact that it was stupidly balanced because it's OP against Ultralisks and garbage against everything else.
Actually, now that I seriously think about it, Jim Raynor is the only hero unit in StarCraft that could actually lose to a BC or a Thor.
But if he's backed up by like a medic, then that's also a no-go.
Eh, Yeah.
Because you can actually use Stimpack and then, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm talking like both in StarCraft 1 and StarCraft 2. In
True.
StarCraft
Well,
2,
I'm
he
lucky.
kicked the drug habit, sadly.
GG's.
Sadly.
But I wanted to do this for a long time.
One thing that I must say is it's really sad how Jim Raynor stopped abusing stim packs in StarCraft 2.
Yeah. Also, I have to ask, whose idea was it to put the field hospital research in the game?
That was Nekron.
I mean, I guess Heft radios.
Because
Not
it's
necessarily
wonderful.
mine, but
Especially in missions with Sarah Kerrigan, you know, someone who can't technically regenerate HP normally, since no healing, and now she's actually useful.
Well, I talked to Nekron way early on, like how I wanted to use heroes instead of just throwing them in a bunker. So
Yeah.
like for like Duran and XT1 and
Actually,
other missions like that, I was like, okay, he needs to have healing, and so that's why you'll see medics in Terran 1, so you can use Duran. That's why field hospitals.
wait,
became a
weren't
thing.
medics
Actually, now that I
enabled by
wonder.
default in XT1?
I
No.
wonder.
They're introduced in XT2.
Oh yeah, right.
Necron, just give heroes regen, you bitch.
That's what I was saying. Just have
I
them
wonder,
regen.
is it
But...
possible to implement a hero respawn system?
Oh yeah, would be totally.
Yeah, that's super easy to do with just one trigger, but it's like kinda boring then.
Well,
Mhm.
okay, how about make it more interesting? Like, your hero can die on the mission, but you can't use him for the rest of the mission, but he's good as new next mission.
Yeah, like in what was it, Zerg? I think one of the Zerg missions, you technically quote unquote kill Raynor, but he warps away,
Yeah,
and so like it's basically the same.
Yeah.
idea.
I could do that. I just don't want to.
And it would just be
He just
nice.
he just doesn't care.
You have no idea how common it is for Jim Raynor and a Vulture to just drive into the next sunk.
Yeah, it kind of is. I think
Oh,
that is the price of speed.
Actually, one thing I've always wondered, where did Jimmy's Vulture go in SC2?
I don't know, maybe just he dropped
The
the Vulture
legendary
and picked
team.
up the drinking habit.
The legendary
I-
team.
He dropped Jimmy picked up a drinking habit, but dropped his Vulture and Stimpack addiction. What a hero!
I mean, we all know that he's not.
The driving while steam is fine. Driving while drunk.
Driving while stim, it only increases your reaction time. You're faster.
Okay, are you guys ready?
Oh, you don't know. You need to see steam vultures. They're amazing.
Stim Vultures sound terrifying because it sounds like they're just gonna invent flight.
I made a faction that every unit has steam.
Okay, but what if stim SCVs who when you stim mine faster?
I mean, you do get a speed upgrade of course.
I don't think so, but actually SCVs don't have steam because they don't. It doesn't fit in their command card.
Ah.
No.
But every other unit has steam, including siege tanks.
Yeah, no. Siege tanks with Stimpack is basically you shall not pass. That's all it is.
Mhm.
Missile turrets too.
Missile turrets.
Okay, but what about lurkers with stim packs?
Oh god, no.
It just reminds me of that meme image of a lurker where it just goes spikes of pain, protrusions of suffering.
Yeah, because that's what it is. It's just personified pain.
Oh yeah,
Sometime
and
ago,
that faction
I-
also, every unit is mechanical, so I had to change medics to heal mechanical units. So medics heal mech. And mech can steam.
I mean,
Wait. Also,
I still remember,
line units. Because
I
battlecruiser.
think lurk weapon to Marine, and when Marine start to shoot spikes in a line, it became very interesting.
Actually, one very interesting concept for not a faction, but just an option that I've seen was in the what's it called? What's it called?
Where the hell did it go?
I'm trying to remember the name of a modded campaign. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I'm having a really difficult time recalling it. Odyssey. Yeah, it was Odyssey. Basically, have any of you played Odyssey?
Oh, you mean 14 mission where we get additional upgrades?
Oh, you mean that? Yeah, that mission where like your Marines can use flamethrowers and stuff.
Oh,
Something weird happened?
That's a really cool mission.
else Helens can use Warhound's railgun weaponry for some period of time. It also very interesting because they cost only minerals, and we received unit which deals 23 damage.
Although I do really wish someone would pick up on that mechanic. Like, you know, have something slightly similar to Dawn of War's weapon system to where you can just sort of customize certain units towards a goal.
That was cool. I like that.
Dawn of War is a cool game.
It is. Small problem. You know, I re-downloaded the UEDAIP, and in the folder there is no exe file.
Antivirus probably.
Honestly, my antivirus has just been non-stop screaming to me about it. I've kind of just gone numb to it.
Just fucking shoot it in the back of the head. It's doing nothing for you anyway.
No,
Seriously, where the hell is it?
You should check
Find it then.
if I
quarantine.
shot my antivirus, I would shoot my computer, which a computer isn't a printer that I can afford to lose. Actually, I wonder, why can't we repurpose Zerglings to mine? They're not doing anything useful anyway. The lazy bums.
I mean, Zerglings are literally your meat shield. So
I wish I could get Serbian able to evolve into the heroic versions then.
Okay, have a thing where every Zergling just becomes devours children.
Oh, yeah,
Not
it's
that
horrible.
much. Just like devouring ones and shit.
Ah, go away.
I think
That's
building
not right.
1000 HP Zerglings will be a little too good.
Nah.
Imagine having to fight against one single 1000 HP
Go
Zergling.
out from my personal space. You ugly Zerglings.
Also, why did StarCraft 2 make infested Terrans, the exploding kind, extremely fucking slow when in StarCraft 1 they just Olympic sprinted towards you with no mercy?
I think
I mean, of course, the suicide
got
rate
nerfed.
would be quick.
But that's actually a valid question because I think they thought it was unfair that they sprinted that fast, but
Well, that's not really true because they are not even a unit that gets used because of how hard it is to get infested
literally-
turrets.
You literally have to use them on your enemy's terms.
Yeah.
There's still a meme, even with how fast they move.
well, at least they're very hard to get because for one you have to play against a Terran opponent. For another, you have to destroy everything but a command center.
Actually, inter-race interaction like that is cool, but it's very situational.
Extremely situational.
Necron, listen. Let infested command centers build the civics. Why not?
No.
Why not? Do it.
No, I'm sorry.
Protoss get mind control. Protoss get access to all 3 tech trees.
Yeah, that's what makes them interesting, you know? That's what makes them Protoss.
Yeah, but Protoss don't get infested command centers.
I don't know. When I think
Necron,
Protoss, I
when you
usually
ask,
think
Jackal
carriers or
Zero.
colossi.
I didn't hear that question.
When you are Gestalt Zero project, oh, it
what?
was Terran Protoss hybrid somewhere. Yes.
I think that was UED Commander's thing, you know? Not mine.
I guess the Zerglings woke up one day and chose peace.
That's an unexpected outcome.
And they will bring this peace to every other race. Peace in
Whether
our
they
mind.
like it or not.
When everyone serves our mind, no one shall turn against each other.
Okay, but when are we getting weekly insurrection melee?
I don't know, Burgers.
So I can see how fucked up the balance is.
Well, that is a good question. How screwed would the balance be?
I mean, the Terran get a much better Goliath, just because yes. So,
Goliaths.
interesting elite cards.
Goliaths are very funny. Like, either they're really good or really bad in a situation.
Really?
I was playing real scale,
For me, at
Really?
least.
real scale SC2, the Belshir mission, and now the line Goliath Online is seared into my mind.
Yeah.
It took me a week to get past that mission.
Yes, Wings of Liberty, the campaign that gears missions towards one unit.
And I was very disheartened when I realized that scouts 3-shot Vikings.
They what?
Yeah, in the real scale they 3-shot Vikings.
Okay.
Let's just say real scale is very generous to the Protoss.
I mean, it's the Protoss. That was
Yes.
basically the thing, so...
Yes. But the thing is, Void Rays basically get solar lances. Which I kind of love, but I also hate.
Yeah. I actually read one comment on this, which I found hilarious. The mothership in normal StarCraft can cloak other units. The mothership in real scale just covers units with its own body.
Yeah, that's what it does.
That's what it does. That's how it's gonna keep doing it.
But I feel like my favorite matchup in real scale is the Zerg versus Terran. It feels the most balanced.
As it should be.
I can't wait to get real scale Legacy of the Void and just show Amon how it's done with my 5 million Void Rays.
It says something that even in real scale, void rays are just best.
Jesus.
Low-key Mohandar is just a Protoss laser drill.
Oh yeah, I saw that, especially in the challenge gauntlet. Which, fun fact, you can actually delay your loss by sending all of your SCVs to repair the drill. Doesn't give you much time, but it gives you enough.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can only win in that mission by killing all the Protoss, right?
Yeah, it's actually a bit easier said than done.
I know. It's,
Which they really just have this initial defense at the ramp, and then you're just fine.
yeah. But you know, the one thing that really helps with that defense is the laser drill, which is the one thing you don't get.
Yeah. And that's why it's a challenge.
I actually really like All In. I haven't played the Challenge Gauntlet, but I really love the concept of All In.
Everyone betrays you.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, I found that hilarious. Even discount discount
Range
range Jainer attacks.
No. Jim Raynor was actually soiling Rames's good name. You know?
Ah, of course. And they decided to build exactly what James Raynor had to defeat him with it.
Jim Raynor is just discount Jim Babbage.
Yes.
It's only a shame that even because you're guaranteed to have siege tanks in All In, why wouldn't you make them? It's only a shame that he forgets to siege his own siege tanks, so that's
Jesus.
very brutal.
Of course, was Valhalla,
I
by the
mean,
way.
when you're speaking about a superior human being like Rames Jaynor, you really can't assume what he's thinking at any one point in time.
I'm not assuming, I'm just opinionating?
I think that is assuming.
Ah, well. It's a synonym, so, I think I shot myself in the foot here. Oh, this is going to hurt me.
That's now this is like saying, well, yes, it's true that I committed the murder. You don't have any evidence.
Well, my defense is that I ramble.
I see.
God, it's so hard to micro. Commissar, why do you DDoS us?
It is,
I will use everything what I have to protect humanity.
StarCraft 2 has spoiled me with its no unit selection cap.
Oh no, I don't
Oh,
mean the
yeah.
unit selection, I just mean that we're lagging a little bit.
Fun fact, I've given up just hotkeying my units.
Cool,
I've decided to
don't
hotkey my
even
buildings
bother
instead.
to see what I'm doing. I don't know.
Like a real man.
Okay, let's see. I have no idea what I'm doing.
By the way, fun fact, Corruptors are the best Zerg unit because they legitimately fly because of super space cancer.
Yeah. I was surprised that a giant convulsing brain just does that.
Yes, but they are, genuinely speaking, I do think they are one of the coolest units in the Zerg.
Well, that is true. It's rude of them to just literally vomit on everything.
Mm.
But hey, it's a Zerg, what can you say?
Yeah.
There we go.
But actually, I'm not sure what's more impressive. The fact that the Corruptor can fly on its own tumors, or the fact that it basically has inbuilt chemotherapy.
Both.
It is an amazing creature.
I have to wonder, like, how did it get created?
I guess Abathur one day decided that Devourers suck ass.
And decided that giving them super cancer is the only way to fix them.
Indeed.
Ah,
I killed White Air Force.
And say goodbye to your mutas. Man, science vessels really are scary.
And expensive. I was shocked to see it's 225 SP. But it depends.
Well, where do you think it gets the fumes from?
Well, yeah, but still.
They build the
Can't-
pillars.
Can't I build a cheap version of it? Where I don't have to, I don't know, sell my inheritance?
But what inheritance? You have to sell your kidney. And even then, in this market, you could only afford like half a science vessel for a kidney. It's a cutthroat world, man.
Yeah.
I need some aerial help.
Actually, I wonder how strong are the Marines in the base game to be able to compare to an SCV in terms of health?
Haha.
You mean SCV in UEDAP AIP?
I think we lost my guy.
And I mean, like in base game, or yeah, base game. Like in both SC1 and
I
SC2.
don't really have money to.
Well, normally Marines have 45 HP in both games. If you have
No.
combat shields,
In
no.
SC1 they have 40 HP.
43.
40.
They didn't change that? I thought they had 40.
I
You
mean,
do?
even still,
Okay.
that's very close.
Never
And the
mind.
CVs have
Because
60.
I have,
I see.
I didn't
Yeah.
even notice how we won. I think Rudesha just carried the entire game.
I think they just
I
added
just
those extra
Did
5
some
HP.
Scourge Bus versus the
Well,
Thousand.
that's nice.
That's literally all I've done.
I lost
Right.
so many
I'm gonna
meters.
eat some lunch, so I'm gonna go on mute for a bit. Alright?
Alright.
A good one.
Fine.
Yeah.
What was I just saying? I think they added the extra 5 HP for the Marine StarCraft 2 so you could stim one extra time.
I actually made Marines have 50 HP.
Mm-hmm.
In SC1.
Yeah, in the Insurrection mode, or well, my mods. Since SCV is 240.
Actually, other concepts I really like was in SC2. I really love the fact that you had to build the Thor, like from
Yeah,
an SCV.
I mean, that was really cool and just shows how it's so big you can't even put it or make it from a factory. And then they just took that out because reasons.
I mean,
Because reasons.
I guess it's kind of hard. It would be kind of hard to balance for multiplayer or something like that.
This was just on the total annihilation route of having a specific building just for that unit.
Hmm. But it would have been funny to see in casting when someone says, "Oh look, he's proxying a Thor." Da-da. Oh great, just take that out then, and please do it anyway. Thank you. Now tell me that you actually function.
Actually, you know what? Thors were way cooler when they had the Odin model.
Yeah.
I think that's why they kept the Odin model just for the modding.
Oh no.
Let's try that again. The only thing that bothers me about UEDIP is the installation.
The one thing that bothers me is my fucking antivirus.
Oh.
Oh fuck. Honest.
Alternatively, just download an actual virus that destroys your antivirus. Then you win.
Assert dominance on your antivirus by creating a virus that destroys it.
Actually, I want to start
And
doing that
does a
because
T-pose afterwards.
at this point, antiviruses just become new viruses by trying to keep reminding you to upgrade
It's
your
like, it's not a
antivirus.
joke. Antiviruses are closer to viruses. They barely fucking protect anything, and they destroy your own files that you want. Like, when I got my previous computer, it deleted all of my mods. Like, luckily I still had them saved on the computer I had before that one. But like, what the fuck? I moved everything and it fucking deleted everything. Thank you, McAfee. Fuck you.
Antiviruses protecting you from the modding scene since
Forever.
And Windows Defender has made me lose several weeks of progress. 2 times.
Oh no. That hurts. This is not live, this is 15 minutes ago.
So yeah, let me chill Insurrection real quick because I need feedback, like severely, because no one fucking plays it.
What is the feedback you need?
Any.
what Insurrection?
The new version I released recently.
Don't think I've I don't think I've got it.
Let me post it on the discussion channel.
So you need feedback for Discord, don't break on me. Okay, that's just strange. Oh.
Yeah.
I swear to God, Discord. There you go.
That's
For this. It needs the older version of StarCraft, 1.16.1.
Alright then.
It has stuff like minerals never running out because it's dumb.
What minerals?
Yeah, you know how geysers don't run out? The minerals also have that.
That's great, kind of. Well, something I liked about the gas not running out, but the minerals do, is when you establish more territory, you basically always guarantee a steady income of gas, but you actually have to fight over.
Yeah, I actually don't like being able to run out of resources at all because it's just like the most boring way to end a map possible. Like being unable to play anymore, even though you haven't lost.
okay. What
Oh.
about this? You can't run out of resources, but after a certain point in time, the hand of God shows up and starts sniping random units.
Actually, now that you mention that, there is one map I made, you might have heard of it, for Great Justice, where one of the modes it has is endurance mode, and after like 4 hours or so, some of your structures get destroyed for no reason.
And then, no, we don't say no reason, just say they weren't able to keep up with rent.
They couldn't pay the bills.
A relatable loss.
So yeah, I need any feedback for that because fucking no one is playing it. Like Rotatio played it, and well, it was several updates ago that he played it, so there's been a bunch of changes. But like him and that's it. No one else. Well, some jackass that wasn't actually giving any feedback and just saying that it was shit, which is not helpful.
Even my rage quit was more helpful than that.
That version has firebats that aren't garbage, that have 100 HP and 2 armor. Rivers that actually live to their supposed lore of being massive by having 250 HP and 150 shields and 2 armor.
And scraps not costing minerals, right?
Yeah, scarabs are free too.
Holy shit! Finally,
Jesus,
affordable.
Jesus. I remember the mission where I was infinite fighting with rivers against infested terrans and hydras. Jesus, that was like a desert strike, but you have to control everything.
Oh god. Desert Strike is hard enough as it is. Especially because I don't understand it.
What's not to understand? At least in this. Continue.
Not that I don't understand it, but I just can't like get a strategy around. Like I know put down the units and then I run out of money and then I think, oh no, I need to spend my money to make money from the refinery things, and then I die. Because you know I'm not choosing the right unit counters.
Yeah, I've made a bunch of tweaks since Rotation played it, so like mainly I removed a bunch of infested command centers from the Protoss campaign because they had won almost every mission.
Well, infested command centers became apparently only interesting in 2015.
Yeah, you can build a series from infested command centers.
Okay, why not grant his wish and give him the ability to build SCVs from infested command centers, but they're infested SCVs that can't build anything?
Nah, I'm not making. I'm not even sure I can make new workers. But
Well,
I think
maybe-
I can. Like I have another mod where I made a hero worker, and it kinda worked. It was a little buggy, but
Yeah.
I'm not sure I can make a fully functional worker. But even if I can, I'm not because I want you to actually be able to get the entire Terran tech tree from that, and like you can. Because I also made the workers not cost any supply. They're free.
Very good.
I like that. Because, you know, at the very end when your supply cap is full, you normally have to store it.
Oh, also I doubled supply caps. It's 400 instead of 200.
No, but I was just about to say, you have to, you know, fire your workers in a very friendly manner to make space.
You have to literally fire them.
Yeah.
Yeah, now between that and the minerals not running out, your workers don't become useless. They are not a fucking waste of money.
I mean, with the buffed SCV now that actually does damage, you know, it's. I actually managed to defend the Zergling rush with only SCVs, and I was amazed that this works.
I defended it by spamming siege tanks.
Yep. Not in the very first or second minute of the game. You can't get siege tanks that fast, can you?
Okay, let's go.
I think if you optimize the build order, you could.
Here I actually nerfed SCVs. I made them 40 HP and their cooldown is a little longer. So they're the same as the other workers.
So the problem with that is that the cities really suck at building, basically.
How would you say that?
I mean, drones kill themselves to build, so I think there's no more sucking than that.
So it's kind of weird because drones do kill themselves, but it's also impossible to stop the building after that, right? So that's a huge difference between cities and drones because you can
Yeah.
force a Terran to delay their building, but you typically can't like kill a with a single worker. You can't kill a new Zerg building because it builds too fast, right? So that's the
Yeah.
major difference in the early game, and that's why the 60 HP is probably needed for SCVs.
I also, like I said, I also buffed Marines to 50 HP just for free, so...
Oh yeah, by the way, has anyone here played Portal or Portal 2?
I have played both.
Yes, me.
I have...
I have
as well.
played both.
All I have to say is I beat Portal 2 yesterday. I felt a lot of emotions, mostly pain.
Yes. Wait, you beat Portal 2. Portal 2 thing is fun. Or the Portal 2 co-op.
I beat single player yesterday.
Single player.
Why'd you feel pain?
Kind of. Actually, no, it's... Like, whenever I hear the Portal 2 ending, I just think of Wheatley getting blasted into space and, nothing else because that's the best part of Portal 2. And now you think about it, it's actually kind of depressing.
But yeah, another change that actually makes... that I made that actually makes Hydras insane, I gave them normal damage.
Yeah, that
You
just
gave
makes
the
sense.
normal damage.
Many,
no.
many.
Well, that's how they are in SC2, right? Except they're
Yeah,
like
but in
80
SC2
higher.
they're like tier 3 or some shit, and they're also way more
Yeah, it's
expensive.
T2, but yeah. Zerg T2
I
is really late.
I just love how in All In I could basically play with all worms on and still feel safe. But when I see 3 Hydras approaching me in UEDAP, I instantly start sweating.
Yeah, they're not as tanky. I gave them 90 HP and they still have no armor. So the vanilla Hydras here have 100 HP and 1 armor, so they are way tankier. But like, I gave them, they still deal 10 damage, but it's normal damage, so they actually end up being better.
But I still kind of feel like this entire mod was created just to make Marines feel fair.
No,
Because-
okay, so in Burrow it's way different. Like I said, vanilla is just a, if vanilla is specifically made to be different from Burrow.
Vanilla is a shitpost on purpose.
Not necessarily a shitpost, but
Yeah, it's
A
just
curiosity.
a bunch of experimental shit,
yeah,
just for experimentation.
yeah.
And like, since vanilla has no medics and Marines feel a lot worse to use, so they
Yeah, just
got a
militia
small
men,
nerf.
basically.
Like, it's technically just a small nerf, but they cost half as much. so-
Yeah,
Actually, if there's one thing I can be happy about in about Portal 2's ending is that I actually managed to grant Space Sphere's wish.
Oh yeah, and also about like earlier when Nekron was talking about how he made a Scourge explosive, I still keep them as normal, and they actually get upgrades now, and they get up to 140 damage.
Okay, you know what you have to do now. Move that zealot away. Have a gladiatorial 1v1 fight. Probe versus SCV.
I think the probe wins, or I don't know actually.
1v1. 1v1. 1v1.
No, it's not going to happen.
Okay. Okay, then 1v1 the zealot.
I think the Zealot wins.
Oh. How dishonorable.
Danny's getting some good scouting.
This is scouting to the max.
Yeah. But he keeps saying what's getting built, right? He scouted the Hornet now.
Yeah, you keep giving that zealot the run around.
Yeah, speaking of higher damage SCVs, I made basically every weapon in the game receive upgrades, even if it didn't before, which includes worker weapons, suicide, like Scourge suicide and infested Terran suicide.
Does that
Uh,
include
Days of
spells?
SCV
Buildings.
scouting are over.
Buildings get upgrades, in armor and damage upgrades.
Everything must be upgraded,
Yes.
Indeed.
even a race.
So I'm assuming the UEDAIP mod is basically a similar concept to Nightmare Edition in SE2, right?
Well, it's. I
That's
guess,
not
yeah,
right.
I think so, because it was supposed to just make the campaign better overall, but then it kind of turned into its own, like, more mod heavy thingy, because I wasn't happy with a lot of things, and I was around people that weren't happy with a lot of things either. So we started adding more and more modded shit, and now it's like really heavily modded. So it's not necessarily this like as similar to the base game as Nightmare is mechanics wise, but it's I think the same general idea. Yeah.
Okay, but neither of them has Jack Frost, so.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, at least UEDAIP has souped up Hydralisks.
Only in vanilla. I need to keep repeating this because I feel like people think that this vanilla and Burrow is the same.
Neither of these has this weapon and this tooltip.
Oh god, how did you target that missile turret? That's godlike.
Just gave an A move.
Really? That's really good.
Yeah, by the way, Nekron, how can you display cooldown but nothing else?
My secret is that the tooltip system I use only supports displaying cooldown, so that's why it is like that.
Amazing. You should get something like this, dude. Like this tooltip is so beautiful.
I don't. Oh. Oh. So that's a sneaky tactic.
Oh, I do actually display something else. I display the damage type, right?
But yeah, the damage type and the same.
I would like to display
Like,
AoE.
yeah, parentheses.
Also, probably. I'm not sure actually. I think I would just like to display current cooldown instead of flat, because it would be nice to show what's changed by upgrades.
I decided against displaying. Against trying to display changing cooldowns because it's like so few effects. Because you have a lot more effects that change that. But in my mod, I basically just still have ensnare, corrosive acid,
And
adrenal
steam.
glands, and steam.
Yeah.
That's it.
But I have stuff like auras and other upgrades, so it would be nice.
The only thing I'm not happy about this tooltip is the fact that it doesn't have projectile behavior, but like I said, like I talked to you the other day,
think it's
like
still
I can't figure out. Yeah, I
like
can't figure out
massive.
how the fuck.
Okay,
Nah,
but
dude. Like this is the bare minimum to actually understand the weapon.
all I want to know is Mass Hornet possible, and is it practical?
That's what
You mean
Voltage
viable?
is trying to do. It's kind of possible, but I guess the worry is that if Terran gets like, I don't know. So that's why Urtasha is doing them, because we're trying to figure out if Terran can actually answer them. Most other races can, but Terran has a problem where Bio would be really good against Hornets, but then Bio really sucks against everything else that the Protoss has, right? So it's a really weird interaction. Awkward for Terran.
I mean, oh yeah, the only anti-air Terran has right now is missile turrets and Goliaths, right?
Wraiths and Goliaths.
And Wraith.
Oh yeah,
Maybe.
Wraith too.
Wraiths are quite reliable.
Maybe Marines are good against
Yeah, Marines
Hornets.
should be good, but they might be too slow. It's one thing, and
But
then,
no one plays Baya.
Holy shit, the Mass Hornet is working, boys.
yeah,
Marines are pretty good against a small group of flyers, but as soon as you get like 6 Wraiths, yeah, this is gonna happen. Interestingly enough, 12 Marine can win against a battle cruiser.
By the way, is the Zealot attacking just an idle animation that it randomly does, or is it some
yeah,
sort
it's
of
an
glitch?
idle animation.
I see.
A couple of them have been added, like the vultures
The worker
floating.
sparkles?
Well, worker sparkles are like a practical idle animation. It's not like aesthetically pleasing, probably, but you know.
Wait,
It is very
where's
practical, though.
I mean,
all
it's fine. It at least helps me notice if anyone is idle.
Yeah, that's the idea. But like aesthetic stuff is vultures floating over ground when they are idle. Ultralisks have some different animations, and I think
Yeah, Ultralisks have also idle animations. Ultralisks, Sterlings,
Hydras,
Zealots, Dark Templars. No, Hydras already had it in vanilla.
By the way, am I the only one who's having this thing where the idle repair thingy for SCVs, it only really works against, well, for my mechanical units, but they just don't repair bunkers at all.
No, it should work for everything. I can take a look if it doesn't work against bunkers, but it should be pretty easy to test. You can just launch the run free and then wait like 10 seconds or 15 seconds and double check if it doesn't work.
I mean, it's a pretty minor thing.
I
don't
think it
really-
will prioritize mechanical units over bunkers when there's 2 targets at once, though. If that's what you mean.
Okay, then that might be the thing. Actually, yeah, I do think that's the thing. Pew. Ah, you're doing the Terran strat. Well, those vultures weren't expecting it. Wait, Who's playing the Terran again?
It's Danny. He's another voice.
Hmm.
But he's a pretty good player. Like, probably the best on the server, actually.
Well, he seems determined to not be horneted.
Well, I don't know.
Ah.
I don't think he has the like optimal unit composition. I'm not sure if Goliath only is going to work.
Oh,
Though I wonder if Rotasio, are you like thinking about switching to carriers, or is this just the end game now?
I don't know. Wouldn't the carriers theoretically actually work better for Danny because like his Goliath ball?
Oh yeah, I just wonder if it's feasible to get only Hornets. I'm
Oh
not
yeah,
sh-
another change I made since Rotasia played. I changed edited every color basically to improve the shading because a lot of them were really shitty.
Now that I look about it, the colors really do pop. Oh yeah, by the way, fuck your favorite race. What's your favorite color in SC?
I mean, in SC, I don't know really.
My favorite color is
I
red because you can't see nuclear launches.
I guess yellow because yellow is my favorite color, but then I keep it only for heroes, so never any faction has it.
Mine is cyan, but it's not really used anywhere in the base game.
Yeah, there's a cyan in the base game that's not used.
Oh,
Yeah,
come on, Zealots, you can do it. Never mind.
no, they can't. I did
There's a
say
bunch of colors.
it's a good
There's a
way to
bunch of
spend
colors.
minerals, though.
Well, okay, they could do it if all of them were phoenixes.
Maybe if they only were invulnerable.
Just get the Duran in there.
Not great, it finally works.
Nice. We might be wrapping up soon though, because
Still, though, why would you need the carrier when you have the Hornet?
Well, because a carrier makes smaller, faster.
a
more
carrier
limited
is.
So
Hornets
carrier-
don't have the same stats as interceptors. Carriers are more like artillery.
Hmm.
And obviously the carrier probably doesn't die when it's attacking, whereas Hornets have a really small range, so they get exposed.
Hornets are melee air units, you say?
No, they're not melee,
What?
but it's like 2 range, so less than mutas.
Introducing better carriers.
Honestly, it's so short it might as well be reclassified to melee.
Well,
Honestly,
there's
I
a
would love to
difference.
see a melee air unit.
Because I'm pretty sure anything that can shoot in the air has a longer range than them.
Yeah, I think so. Well, depends. How do you count Scourge?
Well, Scourge don't really shoot.
Well, but they have a shorter range.
Well, yes, but I specifically said shoot.
Also, interceptors might actually have a smaller range. I'm not sure. Because they have to
that
get
might be
really
true.
close to the target.
Oh yeah, resources don't run out, do they?
They do.
Oh.
He just hasn't been mining, but his mine is mined out. Oh, well, almost mined out.
Hmm.
Oh, wow, where did that command center go, Mr. Rotasio?
Nekron isn't very based and doesn't want resource regen.
Yeah, I don't like infinite resources because I think they lead to degenerate matches. There's a lot of stalling.
I rather stalling exists than you just being able to not play anymore
Well,
feels
but-
infinitely more boring.
I think that's good. You don't. I don't know. Just you want to feel inclined to end the game before resources run out.
maybe in melee, but like in campaign missions, it's just the worst.
I don't know. I think if that's a real war in campaign missions, then the map is badly designed, or you're like a way different skill level than the map expects.
Yeah, I don't think necessarily like if the map has already very little resources, then yeah, maybe it needs some changes. But like, let's say you are actually able to hold off the enemy until both of you run out of resources just because you turtled a lot. Like it's not you weren't good enough, you just turtled too much, and then you can't play anymore, even though you could have won.
Well, then I would say that probably the map was too hard for whoever played.
No, not like you couldn't win because you just used a strategy that didn't win, but you could have done it. If
I don't know. That
you know,
feels like a weird argument.
Actually, now that I think about it, what is sad is that Odyssey the mod will probably never be finished.
It's,
Uh,
very-
basically,
It's
the
very
last
time
two-
consuming.
Yeah, and the last two maps were Fire and Brimstone, and the guy was basically working. The guy who made the mod was basically working on the one of the cutscenes for like a year. So I'm willing to bet he's losing interest in it.
That's
it will just take about 5 years per map.
Bless you.
I
Thank
mean,
you.
then again, it is a project that he was working on since 2015 or 2013 about.
That's a lot of idle CVs.
That's a lot of time.
Yeah.
Look at all of these SCVs with no minerals to mine. SMH.
That's okay. Never mind the SCVs. That's a lot of factory pays.
That's a lot of hornets. Jesus Christ! What? That's a lot of missile turrets.
It might as well be a fucking bee nest.
How the hell did you beat that?
The amount of hornets.
You don't.
That's what Dan is trying to figure out.
Beg Necron to make Scourge's AoE.
No. Well, that wouldn't help Terran anyway.
Having a Scourge AoE would basically be you need 2 Scourges to defeat 12 Wraiths. So
Yeah.
that's please don't.
I think
I mean,
if
in
you have
SC2,
AoE Scourges, you just completely remove stacking from the game for units.
What the hell?
I don't know. Defeating Mass Hornet. Have some sort of very fast firing but non AoE.
It's the
Anti-air?
main problem of Terran. They don't have any AoE.
Now, other races have anti-air AoE, just Terran happens not to have any.
Okay, Necron, wild idea. Since you want to experiment a lot with vanilla, give every weapon AoE.
No.
Yes, a small AoE, like how weapons work in Command and Conquer,
Yeah,
where every
I
weapon is
know.
AoE.
Then you must build battle cruisers to counter Hornets.
Jesus.
I just
And you don't.
the
Okay,
issue with that would be that it's that stacking again is a thing in StarCraft 1. If our units didn't stack, then maybe, you know. Oh, this is a
If
nice
air
fist.
units didn't stack, I couldn't see, so I'm thankful that they do.
Jesus. Poor Danny.
Actually, now that I remember another thing from Odyssey was again it was in that mission where you got the cool upgrades for your units, and I had to basically rebuild my army 5 times, 5 or 6 times my entire army, just to take out the Terran base there. Meanwhile, then I went over to the Zerg base, didn't even lose a single Marine.
Rotation, you seem to have a few minerals.
You?
But
Just
You
use
see-
movable siege tanks in siege mod. It will destroy everything.
yes, but they have super siege tanks, like the mercenary variety, and they're
Oh,
all
of
sieged.
course. Terrans are very problematic in this map. But you can just not destroy their base.
No.
Yes,
Oh,
but I
that's-
was having a lot of fun with the mission. I literally didn't do the objective at all until I destroyed the bases.
Something that surprised me was that you didn't give the battlecruiser any kind of good anti-air. Kind of good against ground and kind of bad against air.
Give the battle cruiser 5-frame delay anti-air AoE Yamatos.
No.
The battlecruiser anti-ground is actually pretty good if you micro it.
Yes, I've seen that. It does something like like Banshees do in StarCraft 2, where they can have this line of fire. If I didn't
Rotates, yeah.
see that wrong, I had no idea how that worked. I just kept seeing my Marines dying and painfully.
You actually can place units directly under a battlecruiser to take no damage because of how their attack works now.
That's actually fun.
So that's my problem with Mass Hornets.
Yeah, but what do you do?
You beat
Okay, so
them.
Mass
That's
Hornets
fine.
are OP?
Yeah, it looks like it
Kinda.
against Terran. I think it's specifically against Terran.
Yeah, actually, because if you've tried it against Zerg, the Zerg will just, spore colony you.
No, the
Try
Zerg
to-
will get Defilers. That's what the Zerg will do in this model.
Yeah, or you just do that.
I mean, Terran has. Well, Terran doesn't have anything because the UED is a separate faction.
Yeah, because it lost Valkyries.
Do you have an open game, or why can't I find you anymore in the join?
It's not open right now.
Oh.
I can host like one more for today probably, and then that's it.
Well, yeah,
If
it
you
is
play
late.
against me, you're going to win immediately because I suck at StarCraft.
Do you want like an FFA or?
FIFA! Yay!
Yeah.
And again, I will fight against Danny with my tons of defilers.
Okay, let's do a shitty map then.
So, I don't know, I guess you could make either Goliaths or Wraiths have AoE.
I was
Because, like,
thinking
yeah,
about
Terran
giving
cuts nothing.
Wraiths an AoE ability, like a single rocket that you fire, some flare thingy that only deals damage against air.
I really wouldn't want Wraith to have an AoE attack. Goliaths, maybe.
Okay, it's up.
Prime Balayas. Yes, Prime Balayas.
Again, I can't type.
It's UED.
What?
Password
You
ABC.
cannot join. Yeah, I have it. You cannot join this game because it's a different version of StarCraft, but I have the newest one now.
Well, you know, Nekron, you should use. What the fuck is that Blizzard map? You should
Oh,
use that.
God. What is this flower?
Should start it. What should I start?
Jesus,
Nekron.
to have rare units.
Necron, just use that one map that I made and you still haven't used.
Oh, I don't. Oh, I don't. I
Is the
need.
money?
I look it
Why?
up.
Like, why doesn't this work? Come on.
Do you have? Can you double
I
check
have-
the EXE version?
Yes, I checked it's the EXE version. It's the 22.26 thing version.
22.26. Did you launch the? Did you launch it then?
Yes, I should have launched it correctly. I don't understand how I could have not launched it correctly.
I don't know.
Necron,
Well,
Whi-
okay, I
which
think I'm
color
gonna go
are
off
you
for
in?
today.
Black?
See ya.
So,
See,
what?
I'll try one last time.
What
Try
can
one
we
last time. Maybe I did one thing.
yeah, I'm actually gonna leave too. I have another friend
agenda.
I'm gonna hang out with. See ya.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm agenda UED.
One second, I'll just
Okay,
try
magenta
this.
is UED. Good.
Maybe this works now. Okay, this. Oh god. This. Mm, Okay, and password required, and I'm in. StarCraft is finicky.
No, you're in. Nice.
Yes,
Okay, then
I
we
think I'm just
can.
gonna pick red just to use the nukes.
So we will have Terran Civil War.
Yeah, apparently.
Apparently. So, I assume someone's playing as you instead of the normal Terrans.
I think I'm playing as UED. I'm not sure what the fuck pink is. Hopefully UED.
How do you see if you're playing as UED or not?
Certain colors speak UED
Just
and
don't think
other
about
colors
it.
speak Terran. Pink, olive, lime, navy, magenta, gray, and black give you UED.
Oh.
I tried
That's
around
interesting.
5 or 7 times and I always received basic Terran. I don't want to play.
I'm gonna play as the normal Terran instead of, or the Corpulu Terran instead of the UED. Because I'm not accustomed to the UED yet.
I couldn't imagine what happened if Lutetia built tons of gateways and start to rushing mass zealots.
Mm.
No, go
I mean, even like this, you saw how it was, and I did have the money to be like 10 gateways and constantly mass zealots. Besides what was happening,
Yeah.
it's pretty damn terrifying.
Okay, is everyone ready?
Yeah. We're playing against one computer opponent?
No, it's FFA.
Yeah. It would be funny if we do 5 human players versus, 5 human players as one computer component and a free for all, and then the computer opponent wins.
Yeah, I like to add one on computer because funny shit happens sometimes, and it's also
Mhm.
nice to.
Prepare for Doom Drop.
It's nice to test them against real players.
I feel like I'm accidentally playing as UED now.
If you don't have a nuclear silo, then you're UED.
No, because I have the UED as a background logo in my...
Oh, that everyone has that.
Then I guess I'm not UED.
Because there can only be one per race.
Wait, there's only 5 of us here? Wasn't there 6?
No.
Huh, interesting.
Or those are diamonds, by the way.
We have 5 players and 1 computer. This computer must destroy every one of us.
I just hope I don't die too fast. I'm going to die. How threatening. What a Confederacy.
Are you guys done?
After this game, I'm done. Yeah, sorry.
I think I could play one more.
Don't alt.
Not with disconnect.
Oh no.
Seriously? Yeah, probably should save up for actual, you know.
Yeah, at this point we probably have like really weird server connections because there's like everyone from
Everywhere.
yeah, basically.
This is
Mystery,
totally-
if you'll be around, I can play one more after this one.
It's okay.
What the hell?
appropriate reaction. To what, I have no idea.
Just put it on extra high and tell Danny it evens the playing field.
Hey, Danny just
Yeah.
lost to Tasha. Tasha had a really clean game.
The ultimate mess hornet strategy.
Yeah, Rutasha
Oh,
is
you did
actually on fire recently.
Oh dear. Should have been faster.
How many people are in this game?
5.
Should be 5.
Are there
so
AIs?
1.
1.
Really? Oh, I
There
don't
is
know.
1 AI.
Yeah, it's 6 players total, 5 players, 1 AI.
There's one AI and it's Necromant.
Then there's 2 AIs in that case.
There'd be 3 if Pools was playing.
What
Of
was
course.
that?
Quills won a game today and he still looked like an AI. It's really scary.
I found the AI. He's doing a Hydra strat, everyone.
Oh god. I'm astonished I survived that, even though it was only 1 Zergling. Also have to get used to the fact that I have to get used to the fact that normal StarCraft 1 strats don't really work here because of changes.
Well, they kind of do, I guess.
But what I'm trying to say is I can't mass marine.
Well, you can.
I can. The problem is, you know, a siege tank comes by and then I have no more marines.
Well, I mean, that's the
I feel
same
like
problem.
that's pretty standard in
Yeah.
regular StarCraft.
Yeah.
That's true, but you know, it's Shanks are a little more terrifying, and Marines are a little weaker.
That's only true in vanilla again. Marines in Brewer are normal. They are actually slightly better because of they have new upgrades.
Nah, this shows how I haven't played StarCraft in a long while. Well, not played it, but not properly play. Oh god. How about you go the other direction? The good thing. What? Interesting. Oh, that's bad actually. Yeah, I'm gonna use this one.
Nekron, this definitely seems like something an AI would do.
I agree. I won't deny that.
Testing AI strats.
Yeah.
Don't come near me, I'm dangerous. Okay, hello. I'm sorry for insulting you.
Oh fuck.
Wait, you're MP, you have EMP soldiers and they have shields.
Yeah.
What? Oh god. Ghost, come here. Ah, solution to my problems. Oh god, I'm paranoid. Oh god, I'm paranoid. If I actually want to go with this, I should probably build for it. Stop idling. Build stuff. This is the worst thing I've ever done. Okay, and on the other hand... On the other hand, it's still... Oh no. Oh no 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 no. No no no. Someone shoot him. Okay, so lurkers are still terrifying.
The vision on the Skywing seems really low.
Is it? Yeah, maybe. Oh no. My Skywing. I don't think you can ally in FFAs, yeah. Oh fuck.
And I got almost completely annihilated by Dennis Frays.
Danny has raves?
He has tons of
A
Frays.
lot of them.
What the fuck? And he still
Have to go
Vulture
Valkyrie.
drops it? It's really scary.
I think you got the impression that air in UEDAIP
I
is OP.
found Rutesa. Don't kill him. Oh.
You always do
They
this.
only have 4 base.
Of course, yeah.
Time to find a new place to live. I got completely destroyed. Does Urtesa have any ground? Oh no. Okay, Urtesa, I'm near you. I will find a place to live. So who would be next? Don't kill me. Urtesa,
I think
don't
they're
kill
from
me.
here.
Okay, I don't have anything.
Oh, I'm being sandwiched. So bad.
Nekron. Prepare Valkyr fluid.
Hmm.
Beauty of FFAs.
Oh, we are. Wait, what color is Danny?
Yeah, I'm just giving all the others enough time by sacrificing my base
Oh,
and waiting.
I thought you were Danny. I was attacking you.
No, I think he was occupied with Commissar, and because I was right next to him, I mean to Danny, and I survived for a ridiculously long amount of time.
Uh-huh.
So I guess through this supply depot, yeah.
You know, Necron, at this point, I think the wall has done more harm than good.
Really?
What is that?
You're spending so much time lifting the barracks and closing it.
I still have one vulture left. Just saying.
It's a good wall.
That's it for my army.
How many shields do toads have?
45.
Oh, come on, I wanted to throw it at Nekron's base.
Oh god. Oh god.
So, be prepared.
So where even is Danny? Am I like opposite of him?
He'll make his way to you, don't worry.
Okay.
I mean, your thoughts will. Can you give me vision? Actually, I have one engineering bay
I
left.
can't.
I wanna
So,
see that.
You can watch the stream.
yeah, I can
Ah,
stream,
okay.
that's it.
Oh yes. Welcome to AOE. Jesus. And those toads kick ass.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Jesus, they're ridiculous. Wow. Oh my, there goes my engineering bay. I guess. No? Not even.
Oh, what the? You have a lot of resources on this map. I didn't even notice. Yeah, that means Danny is actually invincible. Jesus. I hope that he would run out of resources at some point. But since every base has like 5,000, that's impossible.
Oh, don't hurt it. Oh, damn.
Oh, fuck. But I hate siege tanks.
Telepathy.
You still got the smiley in.
I'm thinking.
You came and spoke of telepathy, and just today, Ilya was sending me screenshots with telepathy in them.
Yeah, I just DM'd them to you.
Yeah, I actually got the same thought when he showed that to me.
Thinking. Writing a report. Tempo energies.
Don't bully me.
the Zerg structures are so imbued with tempo energies that they are impervious to our attacks.
But everyone has siege tanks and air. That's no fun. I hope that the AI wins.
All those raids died to like one Valkyrie.
Actually, true. I forgot about this, what I was about to do. I built a couple Valkyries. Maybe even like a Valhalla. Probably not
I
enough
think
supply.
the Valkyrie's better.
I need to send the thoughts.
Valhalla is the worst unit in the game. What are you talking about? Also, today I have to write the fucking StarRadioNet section for the addendums. Some mage kill me.
What? Oh, you mean like people from Sen who helped?
No, I have to like write a page for it.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
Kill me.
No,
I want to die.
no. Denied.
Does the upgrade for Valkyries increase the damage as well, or just the amount of rockets?
Now it also increases the damage. Dude, where is my supply? Actually, I have no idea.
You got like 20 toads in your base.
Oh. Oh god, I could catch his workers. Dude, they are so good at killing SCVs. Jesus, can you see this? The UED comedians. Well, now I have a lot of supply.
Sitting on 10k.
Well, I'm not running out of money, so it's hard to have anything
Nothing I
less.
can do. Wait, how does it work?
So the mirror outfits are just really rich. That's probably why the map is called Easy Money. It's really hard to run out. You start with like 5k minerals in each crystal. Like 3k maybe. A lot anyway. so it takes a really long time to mine out. Oh fuck. Is the AI even alive?
I think it wasn't killed.
I think it should be there, so it's probably dead.
What was the rates of the AI?
I don't know.
Zerg. It was Zerg,
Okay.
and it was Teal. Yeah. At the 11 o'clock position.
11 o'clock, so like here?
Uh,
Oh yeah,
I mean higher.
it's just died.
No, it's I think it's there. It's just you haven't started it. Just right above this.
Oh yeah, I just scanned the position and
The stream is later. Yeah. Okay.
yeah, the stream is slightly delayed. Not sure how much actually. It might be a fair amount delayed.
I think I see what you mean now. Yeah. Jesus, that anti-air.
Okay, that was I don't know what that was actually. Oh fuck. Can you make a clip out of this? I'm not sure if you can clip streams.
I think you need to finish off Danny if you.
I don't
you want
know. I don't know what does that mean. Can I actually finish him off? That would be quite hard.
You killed a lot of his production. He has to rebuild.
Sure, but he probably has like more stamina than me when it comes to hiding all over the map. Also, Valhalla are really squishy. I don't know. That was also a really good split that he just did there. Actually, I think I should have went in with Todd's at the same time as I had Valhalla's. Oh, this one's good. No? I see that Danny will actually not give up.
Might have like a melee on another basis still.
I'm kind of too lazy to hunt all of them, so it sucks that he's forcing me to.
Just type in black sheep for. Might as well.
Start scanning everywhere.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Hey, wraiths are really powerful.
What's purple?
Destroy them. Oh, you know what? I think I'm leaving in a second. Good night.
Valhalla is like the most in the game, what do you mean?
Hang on.
Oh, I didn't understand a single thing he said, but okay.
I think he said good night, but yeah, I didn't understand the last sentence too. So will Danny actually just hide buildings one by one? Oh my god. I don't know if he has like a secret army that's going to destroy me. I would like to know that too.
I mean, he has something, but it's definitely not enough to destroy you. Especially that air ball.
The thing is, like, once you kill his depots, it's kind of over for him.
Why does Danny not give up?
Are you watching the stream? Even I don't understand.
I mean, if he somehow manages to kill all his Valhallas, I think Danny will win.
Sure, can he? I mean,
Nekron has no gas. 30k minerals, but no gas.
Okay, dude, I can fucking expand all over the map if you want.
Let's make a million
Oh, dude, this Zerg still exists. That's amazing.
Wait, what?
Yeah, exactly my thoughts. Oh god, finally. Okay, so now where is the last Zerg building? Does someone know? Because I think I have discovered the entire map and I haven't seen it. I need this victory for my .NET statistics.
Getting chased by the Ultralisk.
A single ultra.
Chase the Ultra is bad. It's great.
I'm not sure that would work. Oh god. Okay, I found it's a single spore colony and a single larva. Okay, thanks for playing, guys. I'm
Thanks for
logging
this.
off for today. See you guys later, bye.
Hey man.
And Vic just came in, SMH.
I'm sorry.
Destroyed.